Every day you wake up, that's a war. Think about it. Today when you woke up, there's someone out there who you're competing with. Whether you know that or whether you don't know that, you're competing with them. And whether you like it or whether you don't like it, you're competing with them. It doesn't matter what you think, because the reality is that you are competing with them. And that's why you need to wake up early. That's why you need to do the work. Because if you don't do that work, your competitor who you're competing with will beat you. He will get out of bed. He's not going to stay in bed till 10 a.m. And he's not going to be watching TikToks all day. He's going to be doing the work. And then at the end, he's going to live the life that you wish you had. Think about that. Do you want another man, your competitor, to be living the life you want while you're working 9-to-5s? Do you really want that kind of life? And the only difference between you and him is that he stays consistent. He does the work even when he doesn't feel like it. And look at yourself. You wake up at 10 a.m. every day, scroll for 2 hours, have McDonald's for breakfast. Your diet's all out the window. Your calorie deficit that you said you were going to follow for 2 months, you've not even followed it for 1 day yet. The gym that you signed up for, you've not even visited that gym once. You've not even hit a proper workout once. And then you're expecting yourself to suddenly one day wake up and be a billionaire. That's never going to happen. And that guy, he knows that's never going to happen. That's why every day he wakes up early, he hits the gym, he has a clean breakfast, he has a clean dinner, he has a clean lunch, he eats clean. That's the difference. That's why he one day will become rich. That's why he's going to one day have that dream body. But you're going to be sitting at home, watching your TikToks, continuing to be a loser for the rest of your life. But you can be like that guy. So change up.
Even when I woke up this morning, I was tired. I didn't want to wake up. The bed was so comfortable. The warm blanket over me. It was so comfortable. And as I got up, I looked back at the bed. I was just staring at my bed for a solid 10 minutes, just staring at the bed. I was doing nothing. I was thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I waking up? I was just having an internal battle with my mind. I was fighting. But then I remembered my competitors. There's other guys out there who wake up earlier than me and they work harder than me. I can't let them out-compete me. That's why I had to get out of bed. Even though it looked so comfortable, I had to get up, get to work and get a workout in. And start doing my deep work. And recording these videos for you. Because that is why we do this. That's why we work so hard. The reason we do these videos every single day is because imagine in a war, there's war generals. That's what we're doing. We're giving you speeches every day to inspire you, to motivate you, to make you get better for yourself, to make you do more work, to make you do more of the habits that make you become that more capable man, that 1% man that you want to be. Because every day is a war. Every single thing you do, getting out of bed, doing the deep work, going to the gym, it's all a battle. You all have these tiny little battles in your day. And this is a war. Every single day is a war. You can't think of it as, oh, it's just a normal day. It's a war. You have to fight to be better than everyone else around you. Because all these other guys, they're out-competing you. Because the masculine world is hyper-competitive. If you don't do the work, someone else is going to do it. They don't care about the pain. They don't care how they feel. They don't care if they feel sad, happy, depressed. They do it anyway. That's why you have to do the work. That's why you have to do it for your family, for your loved ones, for your future children, for the generations in the future where you want to build generational wealth. And every day you wake up, every time you don't want to do the work, think about how blessed am I that I get to work every single day. How blessed am I to be able to have this body, to be able to go to the gym. I could be disabled right now. I could not have a leg. And I've seen guys who have no legs and they still go to the gym. The guy can literally do handstand push-ups. He's in a wheelchair, he doesn't have legs, and he can do handstand push-ups. He's training harder than you. And he's stronger than you. There's guys in their deathbed and they're just imagining they were in the same position as you. There's someone who has cancer right now and they would do anything to be in your position right now. And once they were in your position, they would work relentlessly, endlessly for the body they want, for the freedom that they want. And they would work tirelessly to provide for their loved ones. And you're here just sat there, wallowing in your self-pity, like, oh, I'm too tired. Or, bro, I'm too tired. and think, oh, I'm too sad. Every day is a war. You can't afford to let your emotions change what you do in the day. Your emotions can't dictate what you do. Your feelings can't dictate what you do because they change all the time. They can change like this, your emotions. You have to do the work anyway, no matter how you feel. That's what discipline is. You have to do the work you don't want to do, but do it like you love it. Because just doing the work isn't enough. You have to do it with passion and energy. Because there's another guy out there who, if you think you're doing the same amount of work as him, he's doing it with so much more passion, so much more energy. And that's why he's going to have an advantage over you. That's why he's going to outcompete you. That's why he's going to get ahead of you. Because you're just doing the work. But he's doing it with energy, passion. He's not just doing it normally, just typing words on a screen. He's actually thinking, he's actually trying. He's actually using all of his energy. When his eyes feel like they're about to pop out, he's still doing it, even late in the night.
You may think this only applies to certain parts of your life, but you're incredibly wrong. This applies to everything, every aspect, even that grade, the useless grade that you're aiming for. Even that you have to compete for. Even that body you have to compete for. Even the money you have to compete for it. That house that you own right now, or you're renting right now. Even that, you have to compete. Everything is a war. Everything's a battle. Everyone's competing against each other. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you start working towards that, the sooner you start taking that into consideration, the more you'll actually work hard. The more you'll want to work hard, because you know that you can't afford to lose in the battle. You can't afford to lose your house to another man who's waked up earlier than you and done the hard work more than you. Every man wants the same things you do. They all have the same dream, the freedom that they wish for. And a lot of you that I know right now who are watching, they're always thinking like, it's Monday right now, I can't wait for Saturday again, where I can lay in bed and just rot away watching TikToks, watching movies, these useless brain rot memes. You're looking forward to that. How depressive is that? No wonder you're sad. No wonder you're not succeeding. No wonder that you don't want to do the hard work. There's men out there who are looking forward to Saturdays and Sundays. They're looking forward to it because that they know men like you give up and they don't work those days. So they're thinking, oh, I'm different because I'm working on this day. I'm trying hard on this day. There's others who won't work hard as me on this day. And you're one of them. So change up. Become that 1% that even on Saturdays and Sundays, they still continue to do the hard work because they know that most of the people who are actually competing, they're working hard on those days. You have to be like that. That's how you become successful. And we don't think of Saturday or Sunday as a relaxing day. We think of it as a competitive edge, an advantage that we can take full control of. The days where we can go miles ahead of everyone. Think about a race. Imagine you're both on the start of a Monday, you're starting at the same position. This is the finishing line. You're both going, and then Saturday comes around. You, on the left side, you're going to stop working hard. You're going to stay there, you're going to stagnate. And then there's people like me who are going to continue to work even harder. We're going to reach that final line way before you, way before anyone who takes days off. That's why you need to change up. You need to start working hard, even on the Saturdays, even on the Sundays, because there's people who are actually working hard on those days. They're getting ahead of you otherwise. If you don't start soon, they're going to get miles ahead of you. So start as soon as you can.
And every single time you get these battles, stop being in your head for so long. Like this morning, I was in my head for 10 minutes. I could have worked during that time, because I know that I have to do the work anyway. So what's the point of being in your own head? Your mind will try and find the easy way out. It wants to go towards the temptation. It doesn't want to do the hard thing. It doesn't want to be uncomfortable. It wants to be comfortable. So it will find every reason, any reason to not do the work. That's why you just have to do it straight away. Like you get out of bed like that. You start doing the work like that. You go to the gym like that. You don't even think. You just move. That's all you do. Because every day is a war. And adopt this philosophy into your life that every day is a war. And stop treating every day meaningless. And just think of it and just letting the days pass by. Every day is a chance to get ahead, to get past these guys who you are competing with, who want the same stuff as you do. And be grateful that you actually have the ability to work, that you have the ability to go to the gym, to work.
So now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to think every day as a tactical advantage, because there's people who still don't realize this information, but you realize it now. So you need to now continue to do the hard work every day. You need to adopt this philosophy that every day you're working against everyone. That's how you need to live your life from now on. And those Saturdays and Sundays, you need to do the hard work even more.
And if you got any topics you want us to cover, let us know down in the comments below. If you want any help personally, with us two personally DMing you, then DM us on Instagram and we'll help you for free. And otherwise, boys, subscribe and like the video.